Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me here today. I am excited to get these messages for you on your situation. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you can see more videos like this. And as always, choose from whichever of the piles that you are feeling the most drawn to. You can check the description box below for your timestamp, and I will see you there with your message. Hello and welcome, pile number one. I hope you are feeling beautiful and blessed wherever you are joining me from today. Remember, if you're not subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and hit subscribe so that you never miss videos like this. And we're going to dive right in, getting messages about the situation, whatever came to your mind when you were drawn to this video. Think of that situation, and that is what this message is going to apply to. We are just going to be getting some information, some guidance, some advice, whatever Spirit wants to bring through about the situation at hand for you. Okay, so your first card. This is representing the theme, kind of the main point or idea, the main advice from Spirit about the situation that's on your mind. So you have the card, Let It Be, with this interesting image here. Spirit is letting me know that you could be a person that has a lot of wisdom. I'm hearing a lot of hard-earned wisdom. So right now you could be definitely focusing on some things that you have been through. But the card message is let it be. If you need to solve a problem, ask yourself, what is the simplest way to proceed? When you call forth the simplest path, it appears, and vice versa. So vice versa. So it depends on how we're looking at it, right? If we're looking for the simplest path forward, then the simplest path will appear. That is the universal law. If, however, we are looking for the solution, right? If we need to be the problem solver, well, then there's a problem. And you're in that energy of needing to solve it. So it can be confusing sometimes. It can be hard. It can be more difficult than it needs to be. It's like if you wake up and you check the news and you're looking for bad stuff, of course you will find bad stuff. But if you wake up and you're searching for gratitude and for things that you can be happy about, then that is what your mind will find. It is like whatever you focus on, that is what will grow. So Spirit jumping right out of the gate, letting you know to let it be. So there's something here. They're also showing me the 10 of Wands. We'll see what tarot cards come out in a moment, but they're showing me the 10 of Wands in my mind right now. So something that has felt like a burden to you, something that you have been struggling with. I'm going to go ahead and lay out our other cards. So this card is representing what is blocking you in your situation right now. And that is the card, Behold Beauty. When you insist that the world is hostile, we already have a similar message coming up, and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies, fortunately, work both ways. Okay, so there is duality coming through here, right? And you're getting the same message already. So that's the theme of your situation, and this is what's blocking you right now. What's blocking you is your thoughts, your perception on a situation. Remember, nothing in life is inherently good or bad. It is what we apply to it. It's how we perceive it. You can think that everything is always working out for your favor, or you can think that everything is always working against you. And either way, that is what you will receive, because the universe just wants to give you what you are. Okay, and this card is meant to let you know what will help you to clear that blockage. And it's the card, You Are Safe. Be grateful for closed doors, obstacles, and detours. Have faith that the divine mind will guide you past and around everything that doesn't serve you. So if there is something or someone that you're having to let go of in life, if you're experiencing a tower moment, and I really want to look at your tarot cards here in a moment as well. What's going to help you with this block is to remember that you are safe. and to remember that everything is working out in your favor, like we were just talking about, and your divine mind, right? So not your ego mind, not your logic, not your thought process, not solving the problem. If you just release and allow, then the answers will come to you and the easiest path will be revealed. Spirit is showing me someone pulling back like a curtain of leaves and literally showing you a path. But the path that you choose with your thoughts is what's going to be revealed. We'll get back to these oracle cards in a moment, but I do want to go ahead and look at your tarot cards here. So we have the Two of Swords, the Star, the Fool, Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. So that all makes perfect sense. So this is really tied in. You are safe is really tied in with the Fool card here. Okay. This is what's going to help you remove these blockages for whatever situation you're thinking about, is having faith. The Fool has unshakable faith. The Fool in this card is so certain of himself that he is about to step off of the cliff. What does that represent? It just represents taking the chances in life. It means using the hours, not counting them. It means saying yes and going on the adventure, enjoying the journey, finding what there is to be found along the way, stepping into the sunshine. Spirit is also showing clearing your mind. They're also bringing through a message that you may have been feeling stupid about a situation in your life. I'm sorry if you've been feeling that way. Sometimes we pass the harshest judgments on ourselves, but it's like your thoughts and your mind is what's been holding you back. And Spirit is really encouraging you to let that go. Okay, and then the Page of Swords is in the reverse here because, again, Spirit is encouraging you to not get too caught up in your mind, to not get too caught up in your thoughts, and finding those answers rather than allowing life to unfold for you. So there's definitely something here where you haven't been feeling like you have the answer, like you don't have the insight, and it's something that's been tying up your mind. But Spirit is encouraging you to have hope, to have faith, and there is healing coming into this situation for you. But it's all about you no longer seeking the answers in the same way that you have been, right? So consider praying and asking your spirit guides, asking God, source, however you like to refer to that energy, asking an energy higher than yourself, asking an energy with more awareness than yourself for the answers that you're seeking. But this is going to unfold for you, whatever situation you're thinking of. It's going to unfold in your favor because you have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. So that's good luck in the future for you. That's destiny. That means whatever this is destined to happen for you. It means that every step is always in the right direction. It means that you can't be lost from your path. You can't. So you don't have to worry. Okay, and this card is meant to represent the action steps that you need to take at this time for this situation to work out for you. Miracles in the dark. This is, again, about having faith. Miracles in the dark. In the darkest moments, it's easy to feel lost and alone. Might be experiencing some isolation, pulling away from others in your life right now, not wanting to hear what they have to say. When you stay focused on the light, on the star, on the hope, on the faith, you'll receive blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Beyond. So if there's something that you've been trying to manifest in your life, something that you've been trying to create, hold together, figure out how to work out, you are about to be blessed beyond your wildest dreams, because that's what the universe does. there's so much more at play than what we can understand in our logical minds. So if we let go of that logic, destiny can be at play and we can have a greater experience than we ever imagined. And this card is meant to represent the outcome if you are able to hold on to that faith, if you are able to take those steps forward without knowing all of the answers, if you are able to trust the universe and that everything is unfolding in your favor. We have the card Don't Hide, stepping out into the sunlight like we talked about. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. So if you follow all of this information, you have the opportunity to reinvent yourself here. You have the opportunity to step out into the world and be seen for exactly who you are. There's a lot of powerful energy within this reading, so within your situation. But again, the message really here is that you're overthinking it and that you have to let it be and you have to step into that faith and allow this to unfold for you. We have the card Write a Letter as some advice from Spirit. Writing down our thoughts and emotions can help us to become more aware of them, as many things reside within us that we might not know until we give them space to come forth. Now is the time to write a letter either to your inner child or as your inner child. Have patience with this process, giving yourself plenty of time in which to do it. So journaling or yes, writing down one specific letter could be something that's beneficial to you at this time. And we are going to round out the reading with these beautiful messages cards. These are always so very gentle. For more advice from Spirit, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So again, a message about the universe wanting to work for you. Everything wants to be in alignment for you with that wheel of fortune. So everything will fall into place, but it's about you being able to release and trust in that at this time. And also a message coming through with all of the pink here about stepping into your feminine energy, which makes sense because that is the energy of receiving, not working for it, not the 10 of Wands, not burdening yourself, not the masculine energy of going out and making it happen. But Spirit is encouraging you to be in your feminine energy and allow yourself to receive on a grand scale from the universe. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So this is a card reminding you to quiet your mind. You also have had a couple of messages about in dark places. So maybe taking some time away from the lights, away from the distractions, away from other people, literally in a dark, quiet room, whatever feels most peaceful and gentle and relaxing to you, to meditate and to center yourself. Again, with the darkness here, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So again, that message coming back about how you perceive things. If you're looking for darkness and upset, you will find that in the world. If you are looking for the stars, for the hope, for the light, for the love, you will find that as well. So that's everything that I have for you in this reading today, pile number 1. Don't forget to hit subscribe before you head out if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you in another one. Welcome, pile number 2. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you can see more videos like this. And let's dive in to get the information about your situation, whatever's on your mind right now. You are complete. You are not broken. That's what Spirit wants you to hear. You are not broken. Whatever the situation is, he has, it almost looks like fire in his eyes. So you have a lot of spirit in you. You have a lot of strength. You have a lot of keep going energy. You're not someone who gives up easily. And Spirit is encouraging you to not give up now and to have faith and trust in yourself. You are complete. This means that you don't need anyone else to make something happen for you. And whatever you've been through is not breaking you, it's building you. That is a channeled message coming from Spirit right now. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't spend your life fixing problems. Dwell in the beauty of your being. You are enough, now and always, just as you are, right? So with all of your quote unquote broken pieces, with whatever's happened to you, Spirit is also saying that you're not damaged goods. So I don't know if that's something that some of you have been feeling. This card is kind of representing the overall theme of your situation that you're thinking about and what's going on right now. And we'll get some more cards out here. But Spirit is coming on with that strong message that you are not broken. Also showing me like that 9 of Wands energy here. Determination, not giving up on yourself, knowing that you're good enough right where you are. Receiving it all. Pure happiness. Okay. So this card here is meant to represent what is blocking you in this situation right now, whatever you're thinking of. Now let's talk about capacity for a moment, because that's going to be important here. What's blocking you is your capacity to receive. If we only have a cup, then we can only get enough water to fill that cup. But if you have a huge jug, then you can get enough water to fill that up. If you have a swimming pool, Spirit can bless you with enough water to fill up that swimming pool. So it's about expanding yourself to have room to receive, because it's not the universe, pile 2, that doesn't have enough blessings for you, that doesn't have enough for whatever your situation needs, right? Enough money, enough time, enough friends, enough support. Spirit has whatever we need. The universe is abundant. Look around you. The universe is abundant. And you're going to start seeing reminders. Specifically, Spirit is saying they are going to send you reminders. Expect them to come up today, throughout the week. Reminders that the universe is abundant and that it has absolutely everything that you need. So what's blocking you is your capacity. And they're wanting you to know that you deserve to receive at full capacity. So believe in your worth and trust that the universe is ready to deliver all that you desire. Open up. That's it. That's all that's blocking you, is opening up. If you've been feeling closed off from relationships, of course they can't come in. And sometimes we really have to take a moment and step back and pause and look at ourselves and see, how have we been showing up to the world? Okay, and then this card is meant to help you unlock this, to move past this to move past this blockage, to heal that. And we have pursue happiness. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you can understand where you truly belong and where you can find your space. Follow your bliss. So again, this is about having the courage to be your true self, about having the courage to chase after your dreams, about having the courage to not play it small and to not settle for less when you know that you're worth more. If you want more, it's because you are more, but you have to trust that feeling. You have to know why that's coming up in your spirit. And this card is representing an action step that you can take at this time. And we have, you are doing enough. So be proud of what you're doing already. Again, about taking a look around you at what you have already accomplished, at what you have already manifested, at what you have already received. Right now is the time to balance everything you dream of with the actions required to succeed. Be gentle. You are doing better than you know. So some of you may have been setting goals, or Spirit might be encouraging you to set small goals to help you get to where it is you want to go in this situation. And whatever the situation is, to kind of be grateful for the small goodness that you see in it already, even if it's not fully where you want it to be at this time, right? And this card is representing your outcome in the situation if you follow these steps. And we have the pause is the shift. Okay, so this is reminding me of the 7 of Pentacles and the full moon being important. Some of you might like to work around the moon and its cycles with manifesting and things like that. Your past is now behind you. All you desire is right in front of you. Pause to reconnect with your power and follow the pull of your destiny, right? With the moon there, the pull, the gravitational force. Again, why is it coming up in your spirit that you want more or that you're called to this situation? Because it's for you, or you wouldn't be called to it. And you can receive it all, but you have to trust yourself and make room for it. Let's look at your tarot cards. We have the World in the reverse, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, right here, over receiving it all. Nine of Cups in the reverse, same thing. Two of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So with the King and Queen of Swords here, we definitely could also be talking about a relationship if you were drawn to this pile, because you have a lot of love energy within here. But it can be about anything that is really important to you, that is something that you love, a situation that you wanted to work out. With the World being in the reverse, it feels like there's kind of a stuck energy right now, a stagnant energy. Or maybe you've hit a plateau in something, right? But again, you can only receive at your capacity. So there's something that you're going to have to clear in your emotional space and in your mind if you have limiting beliefs, if you have a lack mentality somewhere. And again, Spirit is really encouraging you to take the time to self-reflect, because it's so easy to fall into those patterns without noticing. But if it is a relationship here, it's like there would be a match, because you have the King and the Queen of Swords, but this one's in the upright and this one is in the reverse. There could also be a situation about you having a person or something up on a pedestal, making it feel like, no, that's too good for you, or that's too much to ask for. But again, the universe wants you to know that if you want it, if you desire it deeply in your spirit, that is because it is for you. But the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups is in the reverse because you haven't received this yet. Two of Cups in the reverse because you're overthinking it. And also another message, if this is about a relationship or really about anything else, because sometimes we look outside of ourselves for validation, right? Like, oh, I would really feel good about myself if this person was attracted to me. Or I could really feel confident about myself if I got that job, or if I was good enough to get a pay raise. Then I would feel like I had accomplished something. But that's why you have the message that you are complete. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not lacking anything. It's not that you're not good enough for the raise. It's about what you think about yourself. You've got to stand in your power and your confidence like the King of Swords and be sure of yourself and not caring about what anyone else thinks. And the moment that you do that is the moment that you receive all that you're wanting. And this card for advice from Spirit, emotions are the reflection. Emotions can often become a reflection of how a present event affects our inner child. When an emotion comes out that does not make sense to you, take a moment to sit with it and ask yourself, what is this emotion attached to inside of me that goes beyond what I am experiencing now? Journaling is a good exercise to explore these emotions further. Right, so this is what we're talking about when we're saying, look at where is that lack feeling coming from? Why do you feel like there's not enough? Was there not enough growing up in your household? Did your parents hold that belief? Were they always encouraging you to save money? Were they making comments like, oh, there's never enough? Living paycheck to paycheck? It's really easy to let those limiting beliefs nestle in. Maybe not even from your own family, maybe from someone in your neighborhood, maybe from a TV show, maybe from movies that you've watched, maybe from the news. It's really easy to pick up those limiting beliefs. So Spirit is asking you to remove them at this time. Okay, and our final cards here. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So have a little faith in the abundance of the universe. Because whatever it is that you've been through, if you've been through darkness, trust that it's just a cycle like the moon. They're pointing out the moon over and over again, and the world card is in reverse. There's cycles. If you've ever experienced lack in your life before, it doesn't mean that that's permanent. You can turn that around. Okay? And this is like dreams coming true. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Let it go. This is definitely going to be about you cleaning out those thoughts, right? Maybe you think, I don't have limiting thoughts. I've moved past all of that. But obviously, there's something that's still blocking you. So when you think you've surrendered, surrender more. That's being in the flow with the universe. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. This is a really beautiful message because this comes out about not getting caught up about the details, about how you receive something. But again, just focusing on that you desire to receive something, and you don't need to know every step about how it's going to get there. Just trust that spirit is going to guide your steps along the way so that you reach your goal. Okay, that's everything that I have for you today, pile number 2. If you enjoyed your message, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Welcome, pile number 3. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit subscribe before we jump in. And we're going to get started right now about information for your situation, whatever came to your mind when you were brought to this reading today. So you have forge a new path with the owl there. That always makes me think of wisdom right away. Nighttime, spirit is also saying something about nighttime. Maybe you've been up at night. Maybe you do your best work at night. Let's find out. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. So a transitional time within your life, this card is meant to represent kind of the main theme about your situation that you were thinking about. Transition. You're in the middle space. But if you want something to change, Spirit is really harping on that message that you have to create new results through new choices. Okay, let's look at your other cards. Life is a gift. I love when that card comes out. That is so beautiful. Just a beautiful reminder that life is a gift. So this card here is meant to represent what is blocking you at this time. And it's the key. Are you looking for a key when you are the key? Okay, all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy within your primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. I am getting a message that there's something here about a couple, whether it's a romantic relationship, someone that you're tied to, or someone in your life. Maybe you feel like you have to stay in stride with them, and you might be having to go your separate way at this time. Not necessarily a breakup or ending the relationship, but sometimes we are not able to step in sync with the people that we are feeling tied to. That is a message here for someone. But all you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. So the block right now is that there's no joy in it. You might be taking too many logical, practical steps, right? Do not underestimate the little joys. Maybe you just need to take a break right now, because sometimes when we step away, that's where we get the best inspiration, and that's where we have the answer to our situation. Okay, and this card is meant to represent how you can heal that blockage for your situation right now. And we have trust your feelings. So you're going to have to trust your gut, even if it's different than what someone else around you thinks. You are unique. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. So definitely for you, pile number 3, if you've picked this pile, there are people at play in your situation. Having to go your own way, even if everyone else is saying, let's take this path, You know what your path is, and you have to walk that way. You have to have the courage to do that. And this card is meant to represent the action steps that you can take right now to better your situation. And that's the Life is a Gift card. Life is unfolding for you. It's a journey. So seize the day and make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. So again, with the distractions, the people, the things that we're supposed to do, even things that you're seeing in the media, you have to follow your true path. And sometimes we need to disconnect from all that's going on in the world around us to be able to truly hear our inner voice and know the direction that your intuition is guiding you in. And so this is the outcome if you're able to follow your advice here. No pressure. So you're going to be feeling better if you follow your own pathway. Less pressure. I am feeling like it could take a while for you to unfold, like it could be fall time of this year whenever you're watching this message, before this situation really comes to its fullness. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. Okay, so that's the second time that Spirit is bringing through that message for you about your effort level. It's supposed to be effortless. It's supposed to be easy. In fact, that's your indicator that you're in alignment. When it feels hard, it's because you're out of alignment. If we're out of alignment, we're not trusting ourselves. We're not trusting the universe. We're not in the flow. So it's going to be hard because that's meant to get your attention and get you back on track into the flow. It's meant to be easy. And for our tarot cards, we have the Hierophant. Again, there could be someone or something that you have been committed to, that you have felt like you had to follow traditions with, stick to the way that it's always been done, afraid to break the mold and go your own pathway. And it's like you're a very loyal person, and there's nothing wrong with that. But there comes a time in each of our journeys where we have to walk our own journey. And that's really what Spirit is here talking to you about today. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you've been invested in something for a long time, but when are you going to invest in yourself? And again, this might take a little while to unfold with that card here. But we do have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So it feels like you are going to have to make that decision to overcome what other people are talking about and go your own way, because until then we have these cards here. The Nine of Swords, that's that staying up all night energy that we talked about with the owl first thing. Forging a new path. It's like you could be struggling with yourself and having an inner debate about the situation, about the direction to go in, about breaking people's expectations of you, about wasting time, money, energy that you've invested into a situation. But eventually you have to put all that down and you have to say, well, you know what? I can't worry about the other people and all the other things. Quieting the noises, getting rid of the distractions, because that's what's weighing on your mind. It's because you're out of alignment. If you fall into alignment and trust your feelings and trust your gut, then you can get to that place of no more pressure. You've got to be in that energy that life is a gift and get to that place of no pressure. Who wants to be feeling like that? No one. With the Nine of Wands, again, something that you've maybe just been hanging on to, clinging on to, fighting so hard for. So your main message that Spirit wants you to have, pile number 3, is that it's not meant to be hard. It's meant to be easy, but you're going to find your way. With all of these cards here, I'm seeing that it might take some time, but you're going to find your way. Okay, let me know what you're thinking in the comment section below. I really do love to hear from all of you. And we have the card Get Lost with some advice from Spirit here. So this looks like getting lost in a fantasy place, creating a comfortable space for yourself at home, going out and exploring some new places that you've never seen before. You need to take part in the little joys in life, right? The little joys in life. That's what's going to make a difference for you right now. The magic of imagination is calling to you now. create space to get lost in new and exciting worlds. Read a book, watch a movie, write a story, create a work of art. Let your imagination run wild and do what connects you to the wonderment of childhood, where anything was possible and the extraordinary lay just around the corner. So there's more for you to create. There's more that God, source, whatever you like to refer to that energy as, there's more to come out of you. There's more than this. Whatever this is that you've been stuck in, there's more than this. And you are going to forge a new path. It's what you're desiring right now. But you have to come to the place where you trust that feeling and stop struggling against it. Okay, and we have I am the loving energy of the universe. So yes, be connected to yourself. Be connected to the universe and recognize that you are love. Everything is going to work out in your life. There should be no pressure on you. The moment I realign, we've been talking about that the whole time, being out of alignment, you know by how you feel. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So he's kind of looking over here, the stag, looking for what is the right direction to go in. Well, it'll be revealed to you if you follow the light, if you trust your feelings and your gut. And we have this card to wrap it up. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Well, that was a beautiful message, pile number 3. I hope that you found it helpful. Don't forget to hit subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in another video.